Hey there, history buffs and curious minds. It's your host, Matt Holtham. History isn't just kings, battles and dusty old books. It's also full of strange, unexpected and downright bizarre moments. From spy cats to volcanic islands, get ready to have your mind blown. We're talking about those historical tidbits that your teachers probably left out of the textbooks. You know, the stuff that makes you realise that truth is often stranger than fiction. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through 10 bizarre historical facts that'll leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the past. During the Cold War, tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union were at an all-time high. Both sides were desperate for any advantage they could get, which led to some creative espionage tactics. The CIA actually tried to turn cats into spies. In the 1960s, they launched a top-secret program called Operation Acoustic Kitty. The premise was simple, yet utterly bonkers: implant listening devices inside real cats and train them to eavesdrop on unsuspecting Soviet officials. The first test run was an absolute catastrophe. The poor kitty, wired up with all this spy gear, did what any self-respecting cat would do. It completely ignored its training and ran straight into oncoming traffic. The sinking of the Titanic in 1912 is one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. For over 70 years, the Titanic's wreck lay undisturbed at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Then, in 1985, a team of explorers led by Robert Ballard made an incredible discovery. They found the Titanic. But here's the twist. The expedition wasn't just about finding a shipwreck. The US Navy secretly funded the search as a cover story for a much more clandestine mission: finding 2 missing nuclear submarines from the Cold War. Once the real mission was complete, Ballard and his team had some extra time, so they decided to see if they could locate the Titanic. And boom, they stumbled upon one of history's most iconic shipwrecks. We often think of vending machines as a modern convenience, dispensing everything from sugary drinks to instant ramen. But believe it or not, the concept of the vending machine dates back over 2,000 years to ancient Egypt. The mastermind behind this ancient innovation was the Greek engineer Hero of Alexandria, who lived in the 1st century AD. Hero was a prolific inventor, and among his many creations was a device that dispensed holy water in temples when a coin was inserted. So, next time you're grabbing a soda from a vending machine, take a moment to appreciate the ancient origins of this everyday invention. In the annals of bizarre royal decrees, this one definitely takes the cake. Back in the 19th century, King Frederick VI of Denmark decided it was time for a major change. He wanted everyone in his kingdom to share the same last name, and the name he chose? Hansen. His reasoning? Easier record-keeping, of course. Apparently, keeping track of all those different surnames was just too much of a hassle for the royal administration. To this day, Hansen remains one of the most common last names in Denmark, a lasting legacy of King Frederick VI's peculiar naming policy. Picture this. It's a Monday morning in 1911, and you're strolling through the Louvre Museum in Paris. You approach Leonardo da Vinci's iconic Mona Lisa, eager to catch a glimpse of her enigmatic smile, only to find an empty wall where the masterpiece once hung. The theft of the Mona Lisa sent shockwaves through the art world and sparked an international manhunt. The thief, an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia, believed the Mona Lisa rightfully belonged in Italy. He hid the painting in his apartment for 2 long years, waiting for the perfect moment to return it to its rightful home. However, Peruggia's grand plan unraveled when he tried to sell the painting to an art dealer in Florence. The dealer, immediately recognizing the stolen masterpiece, contacted the authorities, and Peruggia was arrested. Volcanic eruptions are forces of nature that can reshape landscapes in the blink of an eye. And sometimes these eruptions can even create entirely new land masses. And that's exactly what happened in 1963 when a submarine volcano near Iceland erupted, spewing molten lava and ash into the air. As the eruption continued, the lava and ash began to pile up, eventually breaking the ocean's surface and forming a brand new island. This new island, named Surtsey after the Norse fire giant Surtur, quickly captured the attention of scientists worldwide. Today, Surtsey stands as a testament to the raw power of nature and a unique natural laboratory for scientists studying how life colonizes new land. When archaeologist Howard Carter unearthed the tomb of King Tutankhamun in 1922, the world was captivated by the treasures it contained. But among all the treasures, one stood out for its celestial origins, a dagger forged from a meteorite. This iron dagger, found alongside King Tut's mummified body, puzzled archaeologists for decades. Unlike other iron artifacts from that era, which were typically made from smelted iron ore, this dagger's composition suggested an extraterrestrial source. Recent analysis has confirmed that the dagger's blade is composed of iron with high levels of nickel and cobalt, a clear indication of its meteoric origin. For the ancient Egyptians, who believed meteorites were divine gifts from the heavens, such a dagger would have held immense symbolic and religious significance. Let's face it, laundry is one of those chores that most of us would rather avoid. But the next time you're complaining about separating your whites from your colors, just be grateful you weren't doing laundry in ancient Rome. Believe it or not, they used urine. Yes, you read that right. Human urine was a prized cleaning agent in ancient Rome. Urine contains ammonia, a natural compound with potent cleaning properties. The ammonia in urine acts as a natural detergent, breaking down dirt and stains. In fact, urine was so valued for its cleaning power that there were designated urine collection points throughout Roman cities. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, its gravity-defying tilt a source of fascination and amusement for centuries. But what most people don't realize is that the tower's iconic lean wasn't part of the original plan. Construction on the tower began in 1173, but it wasn't long before the builders noticed something was terribly wrong. The ground beneath the tower, composed of soft clay and unstable soil, began to shift and settle unevenly. Over the centuries, various attempts were made to correct the lean, but most of these efforts only made the situation worse. It wasn't until the late 20th century that engineers finally developed a stabilization plan that worked. When we think of prosthetics, we often envision sleek, modern devices made from titanium and carbon fiber. But the history of prosthetic limbs dates back thousands of years, as evidenced by an incredible discovery in ancient Egypt. A 3,000-year-old wooden toe. This remarkable artifact, found attached to the foot of a mummy, is believed to be the oldest known prosthetic limb in the world. The prosthetic toe, made from wood and leather, was meticulously crafted to resemble a real toe, complete with a toenail and details of the skin. Scientists believed the prosthetic served a practical purpose, allowing its owner to walk more comfortably and naturally. To test this theory, researchers created a replica of the toe and asked volunteers to wear it while walking. To their surprise, the replica toe actually worked remarkably well, demonstrating that even in ancient times, people were developing innovative solutions to improve their lives. And that's it. 10 more bizarre and unusual facts from history, from spy cats and ancient vending machines to volcanic islands and a king's bizarre naming obsession. We've journeyed through some of history's most peculiar and mind-boggling moments. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. History is full of surprises, reminding us that the past is a vast and often very weird place. So if you enjoyed this deep dive into the strange side of history, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing historical facts every week. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more weird facts every week.